What's going on, Falcons fans? Logan here. Before we begin today's episode of Rise Up Rundown, I wanted to share with you all a big project that I made that I'm super proud of. That is my newest digital comic, Dark vs. Light Extraterrestrial. And it's actually a Halloween special, but I couldn't quite finish it on Halloween Day. But nonetheless, I am so happy to announce that it is finally here. Now, just like the previous digital comic that I made back in May, this comic does include music and sound effects to improve your experience reading/watching this since it's on YouTube. And it also has really cool action scenes, a lot of aliens and space fighting, sci-fi action, and hopefully some moments where it can make you giggle and laugh a little bit as well. This comic is 30 minutes long. It kind of feels like a TV show episode. And I think it's really cool. I'm super proud of it. And these are the characters that I truly feel I want to work with in the future. And I wanted to just introduce the world to the characters that are in my life. And hopefully they can impact your life as much as they did to mine. And it would just really mean the absolute world to me if you would go check it out and simply just tell me what you think. And if you like it, go give the comic channel a subscription. So there will be a lot of upcoming monthly content that you will not miss. So stay tuned for all of that coming soon. There's already a big one coming out called The 1020 Detective. That will be like a movie-length comic, and it's going to be freaking awesome. Let me just say that. But anyway, on to the video. Oh, it's almost like I just introduced myself. What's going on, Falcons fans? Logan here. Welcome back to Rise Up Rundown. And if you are new here, welcome. So in this video, we are really just coming off a really exciting and thrilling win versus the New Orleans Saints. Which I don't think any of us saw coming, admittedly, but nonetheless, we did get the dub in New Orleans, and that is always a good feeling. So with that being said, like with the Falcons getting this huge thrilling win to the Saints and surprisingly actually holding the 7th seed so far in the playoffs, obviously this is making us question, are the Atlanta Falcons a legitimate team? And oh man, it really hurts to say it. I know, it hurts my heart to say this, but not yet. I don't think we're legit just yet. However, there's one thing that I do think is legit on this team. And then there's one thing I want to go over on how the Falcons really aren't that far away from, proving it, I guess. Like, they don't need to prove anyone anything, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. Like, in my opinion, if they just do something here, then maybe the world will look at them in a different way is all I'm trying to say. Not that the Falcons really care about that, but anyway. So one thing that I think is super legit on this team is the culture. I really feel that this team is much more energetic and passionate towards, the team and the game of football itself than they were in previous years. I feel like, in previous years, like when they made a really cool play or they scored a touchdown, you just never really saw excitement, Like you never really saw this team get hyped up and energized, but this year, I feel it's different. Like, you see all these players and coaches kind of poking fun at each other and in the locker room, dressing up as these characters and costumes for Halloween and whatnot. And then, I just see all these players dancing and having fun when they score a touchdown and whatnot. I really feel the culture here is actually getting set. And also, they look a lot more disciplined than they usually do. And I think a lot of that has to do with Arthur Smith's mentality. Everyone knows that Arthur Smith is a really strict-minded guy, and this team seems to not really focus on what the media says. They just want to look forward, and that is really good. So I think the culture is legit, and you can tell that despite, the lack of talent, I guess, they don't really care what the media says. They're here to win games. So that's something you love to see from the Falcons team. But as someone that just talks to, people on YouTube for a living, I guess you could say. I don't know about a living, but you get the idea. As a hobby, I don't know. Just someone that talks about the Falcons. I need to say that I want to see a little more statement wins from this team. Now, we finally did kind of pick up a big statement win versus the Saints. Because, let's be real, like a win to the Giants, Jets, and Dolphins isn't necessarily a statement win, but one against the Saints, that was pretty impressive. But I want to see more of this, though. I want to see the Falcons come out with more upset wins, and we got 2 big games coming up to do just that. We got the Cowboys in Dallas. That'll be tough against Dan Quinn and company, who admittedly looks pretty good. And then we got the Patriots in Atlanta Thursday night, and the Patriots have actually looked okay as well. So I think if you can win 2 of those in a row, I think it's like no question that people are going to look at this and say that this team is legit. And if you win just 1 of those, I think maybe people are going to think, well, I mean, they had some good upsets here, like they beat the Saints and they also beat the Cowboys or the Patriots, whatever. Now, if they beat the Bucs in Atlanta, then everyone's like, okay, yeah, this is getting pretty big. So it's pretty simple. I just want to see some more statement wins from this team, but we're already off to a good start. The offense looks legit. The defense still has a little ways to go, but, they have some good plays here and there. But let's hopefully pick up the pace here and get some more statement wins. And sadly, that's actually all I gotta say. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Other than that, I will see you guys with a video this Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Love and appreciate you all for the support. And as always, rise up.